What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It is the Flew Hair Grew Hair podcast where worlds collide no matter where you reside. Ew. I am your girl, April B., your favorite media maven.
It's your favorite Brooklyn baddie, Chanel Simone. I was so focused on messing up that you had to low-key cue me in. Where? I was like, oh.
Yo.
She cussed me out, so I didn't say nothing.
Because that was like the first time that happened. Pretty much, y'all, we normally just say where worlds collide no matter where you reside. But together.
Yeah.
We never say the Flew Hair Grew Hair podcast part together. But you came in like you was.
I was so loud.
I'm
just
wrong.
Excited to be here. Can I not be excited?
No,
to
you
be
could be
here?
excited to be here, but you could still be loud and wrong. Flew Hair Grew. Whoa. So.
April, please. April always. You know what? She always been my biggest supporter, motivator,
and
my biggest hater.
Listen,
She don't let me get my camera time.
You can have all the camera time you want. I just be making sure you don't trip. That's what I'm here for. Catch you when you fall, baby.
No, it's okay. She'll catch me when I fall, but look at me
and
crazy.
Correct her.
Like I spoke Chinese. Like, but you know what I'm talking about. Come on. I don't like when people don't know what I'm talking about because you know what I'm talking about. That grinds me. That gets me.
Ooh.
Are y'all one of them? Like, no, for real. Let me know in the comments. You know, like when people correct you, but let me stop because my mom be singing all these songs and the words be wrong. And I be like,
corrected her?
What?
The hypocrisy of it all.
So if you know Movado, shout out to Gully Creeper.
Gully side, okay.
I thought he called himself Gully Creeper.
Oh, I thought he repped the Gully side, but okay, good.
Whatever. Anywho, could be either one. I thought he said Gully Creeper, you know?
That's the dance.
What dance that is?
Gully Creeper?
Do they Gully Creeper?
No, what? Yo, see?
Yo.
But then would ask me, wait, what's the dance? No, girl.
Oh, no.
Remember Elephant Man? Duty, Gully Creeper. Like.
Oh, and they coming in slow.
And it's like that little, like, yeah, like, Gully Creeper.
No, what?
Gully Creeper into a soca song. Gully Creeper.
No.
Like,
Elephant Man.
Oh, that's the beat.
So that's not the song Gully Creeper?
It is, but girl, that beat that you did first.
Gully Creeper. That's what I said. So he said, Elephant Man said
Gully
that.
Creeper. Okay.
But that's not what he's.
Okay, so yeah, so okay, what's the point is your mom be singing it wrong?
Yeah. So Movado have a song saying, "Baby, come
into my room."
All right, here go Miss Rhonda. Baby, come into my life. What? Where did you get my life from? This ain't Mary.
Yo, shout out to
my world. And this me. My life? That's not what he said? No.
You know what she was trying to say. Exactly.
He said, come into my room.
Yo,
Movado. Yo. His songs, he make the song for the ladies. For the gals. For
the goddamn.
Do we Gully Creeper? Okay. I'm like, oh, that song.
Yeah. I can't. Y'all, but listen up. So today we're going to talk about, I know people been seeing like a lot going on.
Do this? We're both missing. Oh, you missing 2 names.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yo, she get distracted real fast, y'all.
If it was one, that would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Okay.
The only reason, because we always end up wearing the same colors, the same outfit, the same everything. Y'all, it's not planned. I promise you. Me and Chanel don't call each other. I think the most we might do is like if we have like a really big hosting, we might call each other and be like, okay, what's the vibes?
Yeah, like do we want to match?
On the daily basis of us just hanging out, I kid you not, me and Chanel have on the same everything. Like,
Same hoodie, and we don't even talk about it. It's to the point where even if we like going out to get something to eat, I have to ask April like,
what you wearing?
Because we always remember we had the fatigue pants, the Uggs, and the same sweater.
Yep. We looked crazy, but okay. So let's talk Drake. No, we've been seeing a lot going on in the world of Drake and Kendrick. So the saga continues. And now Drake has filed a lawsuit against his label, which is also the same label that Kendrick is under, UMG, because he feels like they were basically perpetuating the beef by enhancing Kendrick's streams for the Not Like Us song, which was the diss track for Drake during their beef, and tried to send like a cease and desist and all this other stuff. So the question today is, can you be a sore loser?
Yo, you could definitely be a sore loser. You could be a sore loser, but how sore are you? Like, you got the petty sore loser, then you got the like, all right, for real, chill sore loser. Then you got the, yo, it's just a game sore loser.
I knew you was gonna say that. I was gonna say, so what sore loser am I?
Yo, I know I could do a little 0 to 100, but April, 1 minute we like, get this camera out my fucking face. Get out my face. And you be like this. Are you dead ass right now? Or are you... I put it like this. All right. So the question is, overall, can you be a sore loser? I say, yes, you can. You could be salty. You could be the humble sore loser, like, damn, like, I wish that was me, man. I wish I won. But you good. Yeah. You cool. But what if you get into a fight and that beat your ass? Like, that's embarrassing.
So then, as
a loser, I'm going home. Like, what the fuck? Matter of fact, I'm going to try to fight again. Because now I'm a sore loser. Like, bitch, get up. You know what? She whipped my ass. Like, I want a round two.
To get your ass whooped again.
Me like, then if I go like,
to get your ass whooped again.
What you do after that?
What, after you get your ass beat?
The first time. What you do after that? Because, sometimes they be like, yeah, my friend beat your ass. Yeah, bye. And you like, nah, bitch, come on. I want my second round.
I think that's human nature, like, to want a second round. Unless you just like, you know what, bitch, she done fucked me up so bad. She done beat my ass so bad that I just can't even fathom going toe-to-toe with this bitch again. But
you going for a second round? If it was still good.
If I'm still standing, bitch, let's go.
You know how a bitch get a few beats and you like boop boop and you like, ooh, she got. All right.
No, I can't let no bitch like get a few hits and I hear niggas like, oh nah, but she caught her with the bitch. This me. Oh, she caught who? Who? Oh really? Nah, let's go. Like nah.
Okay. Now what if she beat your ass? First you thought, all right, cool. You got a few in. Yeah. But that second one was a doo-doo-doo, and now you...
Bitch, now I'm looking like Martin when he had that fight. At that point, you just got to take the L. You could be salty.
No, how you going home, though? Like...
Quiet.
You know how they be like, yeah, bitch, I told you, stop playing with me.
I feel like
my friends going to be like, come on,
bitch. Like, throw the cape on your ass and let's go, bitch.
What's that shit like Friday? You want some of this Tupac? No. Didn't I tell you stop messing with these people's children?
Listen, nah. If you get your ass beat a second time by the same person in the same night, you ain't got no choice but to take that L. Like, you ain't got no choice.
I had a girl in college like that. I beat her ass the first time. Beat her ass the second time. She tried me again the second time. I don't know why she did that because the first one was crazy. I got a video of the first one. Yo. But she say I didn't beat her ass. You saw the video?
I saw the video. You definitely, Chanel definitely gave that bitch the business.
The second time, I guess she tried to prove but you know what? She had heart. She came at me the second time.
What they said, a baby boy? I like you. You got heart, little nigga.
Pick a chin.
Yeah.
I don't know why she did that.
But you still whooped her ass after that.
The second time was even worse. Yeah. I didn't hear from her since.
That's what I'm saying, bitch. Oh, you get your ass beat a second time by the same person, just Go to class.
I don't even think I saw the shorty since. Like,
you gotta let that go.
How I go from seeing you a little bit to like.
It's nothing you could do. It's nothing you could do. Like, you just got to take that L and just keep it moving. But can you be a sore loser? I feel like everybody can be a sore loser, but should you be a sore loser? I guess we should ask. Like, because, okay, yes, y'all, I am very competitive. I don't like to lose off of bullshit. Like, I don't like to lose. Like, if I'm telling you pick da-da-da-da, but you over here want to go all the way out there, and I'm telling you, like, this is what it is because I fucking know, and I don't like to lose off of shit like that. Like, that's the type of shit that pisses me off.
What if you picked it and you lost?
That never happens. The fuck?
So listen, we was doing a game night. The liquor started flowing, everything, and this girl was on our team. Yo, everything this girl said, and she was so hyped. April was like, let me see. Yeah, no. So anyway, she did it 3 times, and it's me. I'm like, April. She was like, oh, okay. Oh. Like, you know, usually, like, a bitch like me, I'd be like, April, you can't pick all the songs. Yeah. But I was so out of it. This me. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to do that. April was like, let me see. Yeah, no. And then when she did it to me, absolutely not. So then the category, we played Ox God. And the category was like, pick a song for the strippers. So Shorty was like, "Ooh, Juvenile." I thought she was gonna say "Back That Ass Up," but surprisingly, she said "Slow Motion" or "Rodeo." I'm gonna be honest. I like both songs. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I was a stripper, which I might be soon because these bills are high, y'all gonna come see me dance?
Even our producer cracked a chuckle, bitch.
Okay, I guess that's a no.
Bitch, they coming to throw change.
Don't make me get up. I could do a little. I can make it clap a little.
Okay, friend. Hello. Nah, the booty getting fat, y'all.
Y'all lucky I don't feel like getting up because we already had a little bit of technical difficulties. So I don't want to get up and do anything because I would have showed y'all
a little 1, 2, a little bounce. Oh, right. Got across the arms. Yeah.
Yo, them strippers be
bouncing that. Yeah.
Hello, but anywho. Surprisingly, if anybody know me, Rodeo, shout out to Trap, Rodeo is our shit, and everybody knows Slow Motion. So this one, I'm like, nobody thinks about the slow songs when it comes to being a stripper.
Cause bitch, this ain't Diamond from the Players Club.
It ain't, but you see, seem like you ready. Mm-hmm. I could have sworn you were ready.
Okay, but this ain't Diamonds from the Players Club. But
y'all need to start knowing about the slow song. So let me see you work that, twerk that, sir that. Come on and do the slow motion. So I was like, yo, April, we've been ducking and dodging her 15 rounds. Mm-hmm. I actually liked the 2. It took everything in April not to be like, what song was you going to pick for the strippers?
So here's what my strategy was. I already knew that the other team, because we had already played this at the Friendsgiving with the same people, they picked bands to make her dance. So I was going to pick bands to make her dance. That way, if they picked it, we would both have to change our songs, which then we would have to revert back so everybody could pick a song because everybody not going to know that. But you, Miss Advocate for the weak and lonely, talk about some.
Why his bands make her dance the first song? I wasn't even.
You wasn't even. Bands to make her dance is the first song because it literally is a song for the strip bands to make her dance. He had strippers in there. Like, I would have picked that. So I'm like, okay, we're going to get them out real quick. We're going to pick the same song. They're going to have to, then we both going to have to change our song. That way we could really find a stripper song and they would have to struggle because I already knew that they was going to make that. Mm-hmm. Y'all, Chanel talking about some April. Come on,
Son, I would have played T.I. bending over for them and let me see you get loose. Girl, great goose if you don't get loose. Bands to make her dance is not. I know I get what she's saying, but I'm saying to other people who was there, bands to make her dance. That's like the 10th song on my mind. I had pop that pussy, baby. Show them niggas you ain't scared in here. Shake them titties. Well, I step in the club, sipping me some Grey Goose. She popping her pussy down to the floor.
You know what my stripper song is?
I love this. Like, bands to make her dance. First of all, I think of 2 Chainz's birthday song before I fucking think of bands to make her dance. bands that make
Because dance.
I'll pick Drop Down and Get Your Eagle On, girl.
And that jingling and bands to make her dance.
No, it's fine. And then you got Make It Rain, chick. Make it rain. Like,
but that's why I picked, because remember at the Friendsgiving, I picked Sexy Girl Anthem by Roscoe Dash. Shout out to Strokers, Match City. Getting love, take her him. So that's why I was like, but bands to make her dance.
Go shake that ass, bitch. I'ma throw this money. Go shake that ass, bitch. I'ma throw this money.
What's your stripper song? Like, if you really had to come out to, if you really decide, like, tomorrow we going to amateur night, bitch, they ask you, bitch, what's the song you want to come out to? What's the stripper song?
You know what's funny? I did an amateur night freshman year.
Y'all, Chanel's lived a life.
I did amateur night freshman year of college. Shout out to Trap House. We was
Yeah. Anyways,
anywho.
Yeah.
Did an amateur night freshman year of college. How we happened to see it is we was driving to Panama City, and next thing you know, we just saw the strip club and it said amateur night tonight. And I was like, oh shit, let's turn around. And you know what? The song choices, somebody did Roscoe Dash, Sexy Girl Anthem. I forgot the other ones. I picked the typical Back That Ass Up. And shout out to my homegirl Deandra, baby, because she know what she know, and my inner Deandra came out.
Okay. Shout out to Deandra.
My inner Deandra came out, and I was like, what would your friend do? Next thing you know, I heard doom, 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 doom. So I came out, right? And I was like, girl, you working with some ass here. I had like 30 inches back then. So so imagine the bob, 30 inches. Girl, you working with some ass here. Your ass here, make a nigga.
Y'all.
No, I think everyone should experience a amateur night.
Okay, but what's your stripper song?
Oh yeah, it was Back That Ass Up.
Y'all,
I'm sorry. It was Back That.
No, if that's your song to this day,
Oh
like if
no,
you knew,
what's my stripper song that gets me? And I always said if I was a stripper, this would be my song. Now I don't remember the song.
Okay, let me tell you mine while you think.
Yeah,
I got two songs, right? So if we talking like real like hype song, everybody knows it's Sup Mate with Young Thug and Future. That's my shit. Like I don't take it, put that on, won't, ain't like. That's one. But if we talk about slow songs, but if we talking about slow songs, y'all gotta, if you know, you know, the baddest. Country King and Trey
girl,
Songz.
you the baddest.
Girl, I feel like Diamond and the Players Club when that come on.
The baddest. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Can I touch it like that?
Ah, yes. Girl, that right there, give a little slow
The baddest. Yo,
I'm in love with a
say-
stripper T-Pain, don't know the half, got 10 stacks of ones, let the ground do the math.
You know what's funny? Every time the song come on, I always say if I was a stripper, this would be my song. And then that's when I start doing this.
Your little bounce?
I don't do that for no reason. What fucking song is that? Yo, and now I'm tight. And I only had a shot. So Yo, come back to me, because now I'm getting mad.
All right. Well, anyways, I don't even know how we got on the subject, because we were really talking about should you be a sore loser in life. How
you feel about Drake and Kendrick?
Honestly,
Do you feel like Drake is really doing too much? You know what? This is how I feel, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. I love Drake. I ain't got no beef with Drake. I love Drake. You cool, baby. But I think Drake probably felt... First of all, I'm not going up against a nigga from Compton, right? Like, what did you expect from Kendrick? Like, what they said, this ain't no fucking sing-along. Like, Kendrick is not one of them niggas like you thought you was gonna lose. And then two, Kendrick is not one of them rappers that you feel like is irrelevant. For granted, he might not have the name as you, Drake, He might not be like, oh, I'm Drake and you Kendrick. You ain't been out in a minute. But Kendrick not no lame nigga. It's not like you was battling his cousin in Compton. Like, you're battling Kendrick Lamar, who's from Compton, who really is about that life. And I'm not saying he about that life because he from Compton. You could have took him out of Compton and put him in LA. He's still that lyrically nigga who will go toe-to-toe with you. So, Drake, I get it. Somebody, I don't know the beef y'all had before. And I'm talking like Drake in front of my face because I really want to talk to you, Drake. I don't know what happened, but you thought you was going to win and you did not. Kendrick came out with like 3-4 diss songs and Not Like Us just happened to stick because niggas was dancing. It blew up. And you should have, in the words of Nisha, you should have cut them little tweedly twists out your head and got back in the booth with the fade.
What I think about the Drake-Kendrick beef is I think Drake thought his popularity was going to save him. Mm-hmm. And I think that he really underestimated his opponent when it came to Kendrick. And I think because he did that, he got swept under the rug. And don't get me wrong, like some of his diss songs were good, like, and because there were some songs that I didn't care for with Drake, and there were some songs that I didn't care for with Kendrick, but there was songs like obviously, but Not Like Us, like definitely took off, and I think that Drake had banked on Kendrick being so lyrical that people were gonna be like, oh, here he come with the lyrical stuff, and Drake, it's like Drake tried to make the tracks Billboard bound.
Like a Nicki.
And yeah, like when Nicki did with Frost. He tried to think
strategically. Yeah. Or how Nicki did with use a stupid house. Use a stupid house.
Get a coin over it and then, but I think that he underestimated the fact that Kendrick is lyrical, but he's also a musician. And he's working with one of the hottest DJs out of
Mustard.
Yep, DJ Mustard. On that beat, and that kind of came together like it was just whatever. And I think now with Drake, I feel like he's missing the mark on how he really could have handled this. Because instead of you're over here, I get the whole like, okay, Kendrick using your house, your real house in LA as the, target, whatever. Yeah, that's a safety issue, but it's beef. Sometimes shit just whatever. Like, he had to sell his home. But at the same time, like, imagine this, like, 5-10 years?
Wait, you feel like he used that safety issue as like a flag on the play?
Yeah, like really no. I feel like it's a double-edged sword because on one hand, it's like obviously you cannot put the celebrities' houses out there. Niggas is gonna go crazy, but at the same time, it's like look, no, but look, he did this. No, flag on the play. Yeah, it's like one of them. But I also feel like if this was like what was that, like 5-7 years ago, we would have been looking. What if Meek would have put out a cease and desist or sued the label because
we would have called
Drake
Meek
ate Meek.
Drake and Meek ate it.
And Meek ate it. So eat it, nigga. Eat it. The fuck? Like, why are you not eating it? You making yourself look worse.
It was to the point when Meek even did a collab with Drake because it was like I think they
squashed the beef, and I think
Drake was feeling himself still with this Meek shit. He feel like he could crush niggas.
But that's what I'm saying. Drake feels like he's king. Like he's on, like, and granted, he's a great artist. We're not gonna, a great musician, a great artist, a great rapper. Like he's made his mark in the music industry. But if you learn anything from any fight, they tell you, do not underestimate your opponent. Do not underestimate your opponent. You do not know what somebody coming in with. You don't know what somebody got on their chest. You don't know what somebody might do. When Drake, same thing he did with the Pusha T thing that he did with Kendrick. When you mention that nigga wife, you mention Pusha T's wife, now you mentioning Kendrick's wife. You don't know what a nigga gonna do for his bitch. A nigga gonna show up for a bitch that, hello? In the words of BC, clock that T.
And first of all, you see Pusha, that's how we know you had a son.
Hello?
Because Pusha was like, I think, like you said, Drake take his popularity and feel, first of all, Drake, you've been out for mad long. So I'm not saying like because you've been out for mad long, like you slowly dying down, because I don't want to say that. But my thing is like, Drake, I'm sorry. Like, I love you though, but it's like,
can't take away his artistry. Can't take away his catalog. Can't take away his impact.
But baby, you thought you had this one. Because we saw some of the beats you had, and you won, and it was good, and we still rock with Drake. Pusha T killed you, but at the end of the day, we still sided with Drake. Like,
we still sided because,
like,
again, Drake's popularity over Pusha T. That's what it is. Drake is Drake is the jock in school.
Right.
And Pusha T is like that musician weird kid that he's not weird, but like that kid in high school where you're like, they don't run with the crowd. But Drake is like the football player. He's like homecoming king, and like, and
we all know Pusha T is
No, let's not get it twisted. That pen work. That motherfucking pen work. Hello,
like come on, let's
not get it twisted.
You felt like once you had Pusha, and the only reason why I'm gonna say you won that is like, honestly, I think Pusha won, but like you said, ain't nobody really going.
No,
but Kendrick came through like with a
like, and the thing about Drake, what he should have done was, instead of focusing on keeping this thing going alive, because you should have just dropped some hot shit. Like, you should have just dropped some real hot shit, and niggas would have moved the fuck on.
What song he did where he added BBL Drizzy on it to be funny?
That was Sexy Red song.
So Metro Boomin and Future did the BBL Drizzy. So he added that hook, or he added that beat to his song to pretty much,
yeah, like, y'all thought y'all had one, nigga.
Yeah,
watch how I flip this shit.
And it didn't work.
No, people was like, oh.
He
so
mad.
So I think Drake is being a sore loser. But I think also, too, it boils down to a couple of other things, too, because I saw Lauren LaRosa. Shout out to Lauren LaRosa.
First of all, we met her in LA for the BT Award weekend in 2023, and she was such a sweetheart.
So she was saying that she thinks that the reason Drake was also, or like whatever she heard out there in these streets, is that the reason Drake is also suing the label is because pretty much the allegations that Kendrick was bringing up was, about him being the
pedophile.
Yeah, allegedly.
I think that was just extra saucy, just to make the case.
But like, he feels like the label didn't protect him, and he also feels like if he was a Taylor Swift, like the label would have spent no amounts of money or more amounts of money to protect a Taylor Swift versus protecting him. And also the fact that Drake is also in negotiations with getting more money, and now because the label has seen what Kendrick can do or whatever, they're hesitant to settle with the negotiations that Drake gave, because it's like, well, you kind of got knocked off the throne a little bit. So, allegedly.
All right, let me ask you this. And when I say this, just, do you feel like people keep throwing in the white card? If I was white, you're not white. Well, no, Drake is kind of white.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, you're not Taylor Swift. I mean, he probably feel like he's on the same level as Taylor Swift as far as like you said, popularity, stardom, all of that thing. But when people be like, oh, if I was a white woman, you would have never kicked me out. Duh. I mean, you not Taylor Swift. Like, what? I hate when people throw in that. I hate when people throw in that card.
I feel
do
like,
you see what I'm saying?
I feel like,
oh, if I was Taylor Swift, y'all would have never done that. My nigga, you not Taylor Swift.
I think the sad reality of it, though, is like, yeah, but that's still an issue. Like, we could sit here and be like, oh, I just hate when people use the race card. Yeah, but that's still an issue. Even when we don't think it is, let's not get it twisted. The music industry is a cutthroat fucking industry. Mm-hmm. And it all boils down to the executives that sit in them seats at the top. They control it. This is their chessboard, and they move the pieces how they want to. And no, they don't give a damn about nobody else as long as they make the money that they need to make, or make the money back that they need to make. Mm-hmm. So, do I think that using the race card is something that is like, oh, not again? No, because at the end of the day, no matter where you go, no matter what industry you're in, no matter what it is, there's always going to be an underlying issue of racism, no matter what. So I feel like with him saying, like, I'm not a Taylor Swift, everybody could say that, because we've seen these labels and these people go to bat for Taylor Swift. Perfect example. Taylor Swift also endorsed Kamala Harris. Beyonce endorsed Kamala Harris. Have you seen any negative connotation stories, think pieces, or anything on Taylor Swift?
They talking about she paid Beyonce. Why y'all didn't talk about Taylor Swift?
Hello?
I agree to a certain extent, though. And I'm not saying it's wrong, but what I'm saying is, I guess with me, certain things, have experienced some sort of like racism or things being done towards me. I'm not going to exaggerate like, oh, this and that. But I think sometimes too, I feel like I know I'm not going to get the special treatment. You know what I'm saying?
You have come to an agreement. You're content with knowing what your life is going to look like, no matter what, because you're a black woman.
Yeah, it's the reality. I could sit here and be like, oh, this white. You know what I'm saying? I came to the conclusion of that. I know that I'm going to get it 10 times worse. I know that nobody's not going to look out for me how I'm going to look out for me. I'm pretty sure if a white woman walked past me, they won't say nothing to her, but they'll say something to me. I came to the conclusion of that. So I think sometimes too, I look at it like what did you expect? And it could be a sad reality, but I guess for me, it's like at the end of the day, I think some of us should know this by now. Like, and I don't want to bring up like, police brutality, and it's like, it's almost like what did you expect? And like I said, I don't want to say it like I don't stick up for my people, because I do. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, what did you expect was going to happen?
No, I think
Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. But I think what you're saying is kind of, it almost is like a sad reality in a sense, because it's like, this sounds almost like you're desensitized to it now. And when people become desensitized to something, they tend to now not even pay any attention to it. It goes overlooked, and people continuously get to perpetuate the habits and get to keep those patterns up. So if 1,500 black women said, you know what, I know that I have to work twice as hard, to get half of what a white woman is going to get, right? But hey, it is what it is. Every time we see a white woman get what we know is ours, we're just going to say, hey, it is what it is. And we're never going to have the opportunity to fight for that. So it's like, on one hand, yes, but this is the sad reality. This is the sad reality. Yeah. But on the other hand, I'm going to keep saying, this is not okay. Like, the fuck.
No, but the funny thing is, I will forever say this is not okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not accepting it as in a form of defeat. I'ma still march. I'ma still fight because I'm still black. I have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh, well, the white girl got it. It's okay because she's white and I'm black. No, I'ma still be like, what's good? But at the same time, it's like, I kind of know what to expect already. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that makes sense. It's almost like...
It does. It does make sense.
Like, don't get it twisted. Little... Becky coming, I'll slap the shit out of her. Like, what? Stop playing. But at the same time, I kind of know where I stand, too. So it's like, I don't expect much, but don't play in my face at the same time.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Drake is being a sore loser. Should you be a sore loser when it comes to friends?
You know what? That's a good one. And I'm gonna say this, and so I'm going through, or I've been a time in my life where it's like things were going good, and then when things got crazy, it got crazy, right? But at the same time, my friends were excelling. Mm-hmm. But I've always been in a corner, pulling up, whatever the case may be. Like, I was always there, but a piece of me just felt like, was it me? It wasn't even towards them. It wasn't like, well, I'm envious. Like, oh, but you got that because you lucky. It wasn't even like a sore loser towards them. It was more so like an internal thing. Like, like, am I not capable of getting great things? Like, is it me? So it was more so an issue with me. And I feel like once you turn that being a sore loser or being envious or jealousy, I think that's a different outlook. I think you're not a real friend. You know what I'm saying? If you have to be a sore loser in a friendship, now it's turning into something else. Like, now it's like, okay, so what's the problem? Like, are you jealous? No, I'm just like, I could sit here and be like, yo, you only got that because it is. Like, we see these groups on Instagram. We see it all the time.
Yeah.
We see friendships fall out. And like I said, it was times where I had moments, but I had to sit back and be like, no, Chanel, like, when you did this, I had to start counting my smaller blessings. You know what I'm saying? I had to start counting, like, yo, when you was this, and this is even before this year. This was like 23, 22, where my friends came through. My friend, baby, I'm crying, baby, you want to go get a drink? My friends was like, do you need some money?
Well, they said, don't ask me if I need a prayer or a hug. I need money.
Right. Because sometimes we look at blessing as money. And I think that if you look at blessings as a form of like...
If you look at the only blessing you can get is of a financial gain, then you're sadly mistaken.
I think that's when you have to start reevaluating who you are as a person. Because with me, I had to take a step back because they were getting their financial gain. You know what I'm saying? They were getting that. And to me, I'm like, oh, well, I'm still here. But I'm like, wait, hold up, Chanel. You was on the news. Oh, hold up, Chanel. When you had to do this and that, your friends came through. They pulled up, but they took like, I had to take a step back and realize that my blessing was bigger than what it is. So it's times where you may feel like that, but I don't think it was, nobody could sit here and say, I'm jealous of my friends. No, it was more so an internal thing rather than them. But if you have to be a sore loser with your friend, you might as well nip it in the bud. I'm sorry. There's no way y'all could be friends. There's no way. Because you're going to forever see your friend as competition. And it's not even that y'all are competing with each other. Like, I don't even feel like me and April is in a competition. It's more so in the sense of if April get this and I don't, oh, baby, I know I'm right behind her, and I know she take me. I would be, what's Rihanna's best friend? Melissa?
Oh, Melissa.
I could be Melissa.
Hello.
She could be Rihanna.
I could be, and vice versa. Like,
somebody got to get it, but I never looked at April because we both really competing for the same thing.
Yeah.
We're working together because, you know, to
collaboration is the fastest way to the top.
And to get to the top, like you said. But at the same time, I'm not like, wait, who you talk to? Oh, somebody what? All right. Now I'm over here secretly DMing something. Nah, that's when it start turning into hate.
No, perfect example. Last year, you got asked to host the behind the scenes awards here in Atlanta. And y'all, so let me tell you one thing about me and Chanel. Like, we gonna mention each other in the room. Gonna know that we a package deal. So she asked them, well, you know, can April come on and can they extend the budget? Unfortunately, like, whatever, they couldn't. So she was like, so we had hosted one event before then, and then she had to go and host that event. And she was like, oh, well, what you gonna do? I'm coming to support you, host that event. Hello? Sitting in the crowd, yelling, screaming, taking pictures. It was
even to the point where I even offered to split the budget with April.
And I said no, because that's not how this works. Like, because if we are constantly having to split things or whatever, like, I get it, but at the same time, like, you have to take your blessings how they come. And I remember, actually, this is so funny because I went to church on Sunday, and the pastor talked about there. I think it's Luke 36:46, and I don't mean to get churchy, y'all, but in that verse, Jesus was invited to dinner by Simon, Judas, and then all of the disciples was there, and they spoke about the silent parties, the people that see you, but they don't say nothing. They don't support you. They don't speak up for you. And that's not me. Like, I'm going to come, support, love, whatever. I don't care. You don't have to split nothing with me. I ain't Judas. I ain't Simon. I'm really there. So, so I think being a sore loser about things like that. Now, here's what I will say. I don't have jealousy or envy for my friends, but sometimes I get disappointed in myself because I had a plan for my life, and when I look at my friends' lives, I'm so happy that they're thriving and succeeding in whatever, whether it's careers, whether it's relationships, whether it's having kids, whatever. But it makes me look at myself like, where the fuck did I go wrong?
Yeah.
You know, like...
But it's not a jealousy feeling.
It's not... I'm not like, I want what you have. It's more
like,
so,
bitch, how dare you get that? You didn't even do nothing.
No, it's more so of like, what step did I miss? You know, like, hello, like, how did I miss that step? And I think it's human to feel that way. Like, I don't... like I said, it's not jealousy, it's not envy, because I want everybody around me to win. But I feel like when it forces you to look at yourself, I have to deal with those things that I've been fighting in my head. It just comes out a little like, dang, April, like you should have done better in life. I'm harder on myself when I see things that I thought I would have now. I'm rooting for my friends wholeheartedly because I'm going to stand 10 toes down by my friends. I'm going to love on you. I'm going to root for you. I don't care. I don't got to be in no spotlight. I'm going to clap for you. We are the friends that will show up. We will hold the dress. We will clean the kitchen. We will do all of that. I don't have to do that. But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, dang, April, like you should have done better in life. You should have did this or whatever. So, you know, should you be a sore loser with friends? No, you should not. You should always stand 10 toes down for your friends. You should always root for them. You should always support them. That
secret hate going burn. Like your homegirl don't even know what you mad about.
And that's the thing too. Like sometimes it's like, okay, girl, like you can't even, now I can't even share my good news with you. Like, cause now I feel like you judging or you over there like secretly you plotting on my life. Not over here, baby. Always rooting for you. Always rooting for you. But an eye opener for me for self-reflection. And I think that's great. I think that's great.
You better clock that T.
Y'all, okay, so
this always happen. We could never get to you wanna do a quick one?
We're gonna do the quick one because it's the holiday season. It's the holidays. So I saw, shout out to one of my favorite podcasts, Earn Your Leisure. Shout out to Rashad. And then also shout out to the master investor, Ian. I love Ian Dunlap. So they do something called Black on Mondays and they get online, they talk, and they were talking about the holiday season. And should you be worried if your man don't invite you to the holidays? So it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, and your man ain't said, babe, you coming with me to my family, you coming with me to my friends, we doing this for Christmas. Is that a red flag in the relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It was times where I asked and that nigga said no. If your man don't invite you to no family function, no holiday, nothing that's sentimental of value to him, everybody know the holidays is where you haven't seen your cousins, your family, your mama. The holidays mean a lot to people, right? The summertime, everybody outside, But if your man doesn't invite you, right, to nothing during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and y'all can sit here and say, oh, that's a man-made holiday, but y'all damn sure treat it like it's everything in the book, huh? If your man doesn't invite you, yes, you need to be worried. If you bring it up, like, hey, babe, it's Thanksgiving, can I come? Or, hey, like, what you doing? Like, hey, am I going to see you? And it's with no invitation back.
Yeah.
It's either two things. It's either he got somebody or, baby, you just not the one. Straight up.
Yeah.
Period. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people, we might be like, oh, if I meet your mom, that holds value. And people,
it doesn't.
It does not. But during the holidays, it means something. Listen. You ain't coming, or you ain't meeting Auntie Shirley. You ain't meeting TT. You ain't meeting Uncle Robbie. Baby, I don't want you over here. And even if to the point where I can meet your mom and it might not mean nothing, you don't want me to come for the holidays?
Is there a time limit?
Flag.
Like,
I feel like there is a time limit.
Like let's say y'all been dating 3 months. Like let's say y'all started dating in September and the holidays just so happen to roll around now and he don't ask you. Do you feel like that's a red flag?
You know what? At first I probably would think it's a red flag, but if I just met you 3 weeks ago, I kind of don't expect to meet your people or be in that type of environment just yet.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
But Valentine's Day, oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck if we met a week ago for Valentine's Day. You better have a gift for me.
But Thanksgiving and Christmas is where you draw the line?
Let me say this. If we met 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, no, we're not spending Thanksgiving together.
Yeah,
like I think
if we met 3 weeks before
Christmas, that's it. But if we met 3 weeks ago before Valentine's Day, it's nothing to buy some candy. It's nothing to buy a little teddy bear, a little flower. Like, first of all, Kroger be having flowers for like $10, like a little bouquet. It's nothing like.
I think it's a cute gesture.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing.
And we can go to Longhorn.
Oh my gosh.
Why niggas always think we want Ruth Chris or something? Nigga, I want Longhorn. I want Hop Daddy.
Nah, I don't want no Hop Daddy, but I'll take Cheesecake Factory or Papa Do's. I'll even take like Juicy Crab.
I like Hop Daddy. First of all, Juicy Crab could get pricey. Y'all better stop playing.
But now they got their combos. They got one for $15.99, which is my favorite, the shrimp and sausage with the corn and potato.
Now she make me want to
y'all, I just
we could go to Kebab Land.
Okay,
I'm saying I would expect something, but I think family could be just a little too much. But I would say this.
Now, if you dating a year and the year rolls around and Christmas and Thanksgiving come around,
I would even say a little bit after 6 months too.
And that's what I'm saying.
I think so too. You think 6 months is too early to come over? If you met him June or May, April, and Thanksgiving.
No, I think 6
feel like
months
that's a good.
I think because first of all, let's be clear, men really know in the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You know what? When I ask men, they say no.
They be lying. They be lying. That's why I said even that meet the mother shit don't matter because niggas will definitely let you meet their mother and be with another bitch. So, but hey, I feel like 6 months is a valid time for you to know if you fucking with a bitch or not. Like, I don't need 6 months to know if I like a guy. It's like, if we had 6 months, I'm still dead, I don't like you.
If I met you April and Thanksgiving come and you don't even offer or if I bring it up and you get so defensive. I mean, if you want to come, you know what, sure, that would be dope. You could come. Even if he didn't bring it up first. Because sometimes it could still be a little new and, just a little bit. Yeah. You're not the one, sweetie. I'm sorry. Pack it up. Hang it up. Flat screen. Hey, Nikki, asthma.
All right, y'all. So that's all. It's a discretion. You use what you want to use to say that. Let me say this. If 6 months, if we're dating 6 months and you don't even say, hey, babe, what you doing for Thanksgiving? Hey, babe, what you doing for Christmas? Or none of that, like what you want to do, you want to chill, then that's a red flag to me. Period. All right, y'all. Well, that concludes this episode of the Flew Hair Grew Hair podcast. Like I said, I'm your girl, April B. You can follow me at it's April B _ on all social media platforms.
And it's your girl, Chanel Simone. I am Chanel Simone on all social media platforms as well.
And don't forget to follow the podcast. That's FHGH Podcast on social media platforms and on YouTube, y'all. And don't forget, we drop new episodes every Wednesday, 8 p.m. And we'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Yeah.